U.S. military operation to rescue Americans. Combat-ready U.S. troops have been ordered to move into position. Let's go to our Pentagon correspondent, Barbara Starr. Barbara, what are you learning?
Wolf, good evening. Tonight we are learning that 80 heavily armed U.S. troops have landed in the nation of Gabon in West Africa. Let's put the map up and show everybody what we're talking about. They are in Gabon on standby, heavily armed, also with aircraft to be ready to go to the east into the Democratic Republic of Congo, where violence has broken out for several days following very unsettled elections in that country. They are ready to go in and protect the U.S. Embassy, but also ready to go in and rescue Americans out of that nation if it becomes necessary. This is something the U.S. military is very expert at. I think it's quite significant that when Congress was notified about this today, we learned that they went with combat equipment. So they are ready, if ordered, to cross the border, go into the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and we are also told that more troops besides the initial contingent of 80 may be sent if it comes to that, Wolf.
Yeah, the president actually, as you point out, wrote this letter to Congress. I'll read the first sentence. The first of these personnel arrived in Gabon on January 2nd, 2019 with appropriate combat equipment and supported by military aircraft. Is the U.S. military taking this precaution to prevent the loss of U.S. life, similar to what happened when that diplomatic mission was overrun in Libya and Benghazi?
One of the great lessons, tragic as all of it was, out of the Benghazi attack on the diplomatic compound is Africa is a continent of vast distances. The U.S. military has to be ready, has to pre-position if they believe there is a chance they need to rescue Americans. They cannot wait for violence to break out because they may not be able to get to the Americans in time. That was the lesson of Benghazi. So what we are seeing tonight is U.S. troops move onto the African continent to be much closer to where this trouble is. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, very troubled right now. They are having another Ebola outbreak, and there has been violence after these elections where the strongman Joseph Kabila, who has been in power for some 18 years, very much apparently wants to hang on to his power, and there is a lot of unrest in that country. The State Department had warned Americans that they should consider very strongly leaving the country, and now U.S. troops are on standby next door, ready to go in if ordered to help get Americans out and to protect American property in that country.
Yeah, and the president's letter to Congress, he says additional forces may deploy also if necessary. We're watching this story very, very closely. Lots at stake right now. Barbara, thanks very much. And to our viewers, thanks very much for watching. Aaron Burnett.